Hello, Dave.
Hello, Matt. Jeez, it's been a while.
Thank you for the extra week.
No problem, no problem. How did things go with the Goyles at their activities?
Great. In fact, I dropped Natasha off the theater, ran to the copy store, and made copies of the blue line I made for Matisse, and bought the ink and the brush I used. So it was one of those, I got stuff done, I just, couldn't be on the phone.
Right. Okay, here we go. It's, as you say here, it's past that time of the month, and thanks for that, so here we go. Last time it was my turn to remember, Jeff, but you took my turn to discuss his guide to self-publishing. That's right, I forgot that. And thank you to you and Steve for it. No problem. So this time it is your turn, but I got a ringer. It's Steve Peters, who's running a crowdfunder for his latest comic verse book, Comic Verse Behind the Counter #2. And congratulations, Steve. He's, I don't think it's just my imagination. I think he's getting these books out faster than he used to.
This one's got a lot of, guest artists. So I think that might be part of it is just that he's got more help pushing the boulder up the hill.
There you go.
I think
okay, so you're going to read a Steve Peters Jeff memory.
Yes. He sent this in to me, and then I forgot to acknowledge I got it, so he sent in a second message going, "Hey, did you get that?" And I'm like, yeah, I got it. Sorry, I forgot to respond. But Seiler's story for Please Hold from Steve Peters. Hey, Dave and Matt. I've been wanting to tell my one and only Jeff Seiler story. I can't remember the actual quote from Dave, and I'm too busy to try and go back and find it, but it was something like Jeff had a tendency to be annoying without trying, or was unintentionally annoying, or something like that. I think it was Space 2007, perhaps, the year I received the Dave Prize, or at least one of the years that a large gathering of service yahoos attended. As I've done for many years, I was doing free sketches on my Awakening Comics sketch cards for anyone that purchased something. Following Dave's advice in the Guide to Self-Publishing, the first sketch would be really good so that the recipient would show it off and other people would come around wanting one too. So Jeff came around, bought a comic, and I did a really nice sketch for him. A little later, he came by again, bought another comic, and I did another sketch for him. Later, same thing. Around about the fourth or fifth comic, I was really wanting to shake him and say, dude, just buy a bunch of comics and I'll do a really big, super detailed sketch for you. He's the only person that ever did that. And that's Steve's story. And when I read it, I started laughing because a few years back, wanting to just draw more and not giving myself a reason to draw more, I offered up on the blog of anyone that wants a free sketch, I will send a free drawing to. And I had a couple that I had done that as a mock-up of, okay, this is kind of, it's going to be a half an 8.5 by 11 sheet of my cardstock that I like to draw on, and because it'll fit in an envelope, and it's, tell me you want free stuff, send an email saying you want free stuff and give me your address and I will send back free stuff. And Jeff commented of, I'll take all of them. And I was like, that's not how this works, Jeff.
You really do get a lot of that, don't you? That's not how we're doing this. That's not how we're doing this at all.
You would think that I would get better at explaining things.
You would think, but you'd be wrong.
Exactly.